Hey, good morning. Hope everyone's doing well. A question came up yesterday in regards to a video that I posted, and the question was if I am a normal drinker and I am going through some stressful times in my life, can my drinking become problematic? Or can I become addicted to a substance that I previously have had total control over, depending on what's going on in my life? And my response to that question was yes, 100% you can. And the reason for that is because addiction happens when we have high levels of stress in our life that is running unopposed. So that can happen situationally. Something's going on in my life that's causing high stress, and I'm unable to um, bring those stress levels down with uh, with my own mind. Or it can be ongoing stressors that have been present in my life for a long time. They don't have to be something big. It can be growing up in an unstable household or being in a relationship that is toxic and being financially stressed all the time, being hungry, being whatever the stressor is that's been going on for a long time, and my inability to do anything about that. So what happens is I've got this thing happening in my life, or this series of things that are happening in my life, and I'm holding it together as best that I can. But the stress levels, chemically speaking, inside of my body, the energy that's going on inside of my system is like a constant buzz that I can't get rid of. And I drink, like I've always drank, or I smoke a little weed or whatever. And all of a sudden, my drinking or my drug use is not um, for a luxury. It's not a luxury anymore. It's not something that I do just because it feels good. Now, my brain registers that every time I take a drink, it brings that stress level down just a little bit. Or every time I do a little bit of some drug, it brings that stress level down. And if the stress is high enough or it's been sitting around for long enough, and my brain registers my drinking or drug use as a sort of fix for the stress in my life, what'll happen is my brain will make that same decision that it made for me a long time ago. It'll say, hey, man, this is working. Let's keep doing this. And let's do it a little bit more because it seems to be working for the stress. Now, when I try to stop or I try to moderate my drinking or drug use, my brain will actually fight back in the form of increasing my stress or adding some withdrawal to it or making me feel like I'm coming out of my skin when I don't have it. Um, and so the brain now attaches that as a fix for my stressors. And that is a dangerous place to be in relation to addiction. So, what do I do if I find myself in that situation? The best thing to do is to determine whether or not I have a problem with something. The best way to find out is to stop doing it. So if I think my drinking or my drug use is becoming problematic, try to stop or moderate, and then pay attention to what happens. If you're unable to do that, then you may want to seek help. You may want to talk to somebody about that. If you are able to do that, if you can stop the thing that you think might become problematic in that space of doing without it, apply some other stress reduction techniques to whatever's going on in your life. Meditation, asking for help, exercise, eating right. Make some changes in your life and do that consistently for a period of time. I would say, give it a couple of months, 6 months, and see if it makes any difference. And then, apply that, what is said in that serenity prayer, grant me the serenity to change the things that I can. And so if there are some changes in my life that I can make, if I need to set a boundary, if I need to ask for what I want, if I need to say something to the person or whatever's happening, maybe I need a change of pace, maybe I need a new job, maybe I need to whatever, um, then I can do something about that. And if I'm in a situation where I can't do anything about it, then it's going to take some work to come to a place of acceptance. And and then find some peace in that acceptance, and then maybe some change can take place. So I don't know if that was helpful. I hope so. I hope that answered that question that came up. Feel free to always message me, or put a message on the videos or whatever, and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks.